race is going to be stopped, as we've still got rider and machine on this finishing line. You will see a red flag on that bottom turn. Get underway, it's Rob Wilson who's made the best of the start. Alan Blewett's coming underneath him though. Terrific start from Alan and John Blewett. And as they go into that first turn, they start to sort themselves out. Alan and John Blewett then, knowing they've got to make a better go of it this time after a disastrous first ride, doing exactly that at the moment. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, of course, had a win first time out. They're exactly where they want to be. Comes round off that pit bend. Rob Wilson reacts and John Halsey thinks, well, I've got to stay with those two as well, as they go up the back straight and into this top turn. Kenny Hamill is still there in fourth spot at the moment. The two of them break going up the back straight. This is going to be a close finish as Alan and John Blewett go through on the inside. Rob Wilson says no, that's going to be mine as he closes on this top end, but Blewett comes back again. They cross over as they come. And Tony Miles gets second. John Halsey and Jason Glennie can only watch what's going on in front of them. So yet again, Alan and John Blewett pull it out of the bag here at the Berks Bonanza. Fry, of course, also from GB goes as rider number 7. He had a win first time out. Away they go. In yellow and black, Uppy Bast is on the outside and comes around into second place. Oh, we've lost a rider and a machine on the far side. Indeed, once again, I think we're going to see the red flag in the interest of safety. Oh, that could have been an interesting dice between Uppy Bast and Paul Fry. And cheering because I'm pleased to see that back up on his feet is the youngster Matt Reid. Schofield still not quite on the tapes. He comes into line, the starters move away. Up go the tapes, and who's made the best of the start? Well, it is Braun that's got to the front. So from the Netherlands, Mick Braun goes down the back straight with Steve Schofield now chasing after him. That's Tony Atkin in third place. And Tony Atkin desperately staying with Steve Schofield as those two together come round this bottom turn. They both chase after Mick Braun and Steve Schofield goes through. Well, Mick Braun obviously threw it over to the side, but he's still going well even without it as he goes on the inside of Tony Atkin. Looking at hang on second place, Tony Atkin has a go. This is terrific Grasstrack from these two, as Mick Braun is proving that the reason he come back to tremendous riding from him as he holds a very tight line. He's forcing Tony Atkin to go wide all the time. Well, Tony Atkin again get a better line on the exit of the bend. The stop Braun coming underneath him. Those two together as they go past me. Tony Atkin now looking to have the advantage. Steve Schofield taking very steadily around that stop bend. This is exactly the sort of result that Steve Schofield wanted to add to his second and third places. This will assure him a place in the final, I'm sure. Tony Atkin, I'm not so sure of the places, but it could be valuable that he gets his second. He gets it. Mick Braun in third. Neil Taylor in fourth. The pressure's on as they get underway. John Halsey's made a good start. Ivor Matthews has stayed with him and Ivor Matthews has gone round the outside. So what can John Halsey and Jason Glennie do about this as they've got a very quick line off? Matthews is now trying to get on the inside of Mark Edwards. This all gets very, very close. Mark Edwards now goes to the outside of Kenny Hamill as Kenny Hamill is slowed by John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Mark Edwards getting that gap between him and John Halsey, but Mark Edwards has forced his way in. And Mark Edwards now looks to be going after John Halsey as they go into that top bend. John Halsey again tries to slow things in the middle of that event. In second place. He's very quick up the straight and he's got John Halsey. Mark Edwards and Miles Simmons get to the front, and look at Ivor Matthews challenging for third as well, as John Halsey and Jason Glennie have to sit in second as they come to the line. Mark Edwards gets it. John Halsey in second. Kenny Hamill, terrific riding, finishes in third place. Oh, what a tremendous sidecar scrap that one turned out to be. Interesting perhaps that I've seen some excellent gates from these outside gates, and yet all the top point scorers have gone to the inside. Now that could be interesting in itself. Watch for them to go. Who's made the best stop? Joe Screen trying to follow him. Those two on the inside as they come round. Joe Screen has got to the front, but only just. They're pulling it back. Paul Hurry right up in the front there at the moment. Two together as they come round the pit bend. Paul Hurry cuts back underneath. Joe Screen and Paul Hurry on the inside. He follows them both into that top bend. Joe Screen tries to take the line from Paul Hurry as they come out of the bend, and he's done that successfully. He gets away with Hurry in second place, Jared Doncaster in third at the moment. Is that how they're going to sit there? All three at the top of the point scoring. They know a good point score here will get them into that final. Next roll inside with Trevor Banks in that fourth and sixth place, and next roll goes after third. Next roll from the Netherlands gets in front of Jeremy Doncaster. Jeremy Doncaster comes back at him though. Real battle on for that third place, and Trevor Banks joins in as well. He's in fifth at the moment. He comes through in the fourth place, or has he? All three of them are closing up on Paul Hurry. Now going in that top bend. Terrific riding from Nick Braun from the Netherlands. He's up in third place. Trevor Banks has got Jeremy Doncaster contend with his donkey goes on the inside of Nick Braun. Terrific race for third, fourth and fifth, as really Joe Screen has got away from the rest of them. He takes the checkered flag. Paul Hurry finishes in second. Nick Braun, I think, just managed that third place in front of Trevor Banks. Underway for this second semi-final. You see that one outfit's left on the start, but as they get underway, it's John Halsey and Jason Glennie that have made the best of the start. They're all together for second, third and fourth though, as they sort themselves out on this first turn. Mark Edwards has come out best in second. Alan and John Blewett in there mixing it as well. They've gone wide in the pit bend, and it is Mark Edwards that's now chasing after John Halsey at the front. Dave Steer has gone around the outside and got up into third place. Gary Jackson now coming through for fourth, but Mark Edwards is pushing John Halsey. He's not going to be contention of second place. Again, he's letting John Halsey know that he's there, and John Halsey lost a bit of grip. Well, he's desperately fighting to get the grip back again, but you can see the back wheel spinning. He wasn't putting power to the floor, and it gave Mark Edwards the advantage, but not quite enough. John Halsey has to but Mark Edwards is saying, well, fair enough, I'll go the long way round. He tucks in behind him, going to the back straight and changes. He goes on the inside. Tremendous racing from Mark Edwards and Miles Simmons. kidded John Halsey that he had to stay on the outside. Tremendous racing from Mark Edwards and Mark Simmons. Terrific sidecar racing. That's only the semi-final. We've got the final to come. Dean had some tremendous starts this afternoon. He's right on the inside. So it promises to be a scrap to that first bend. Who is going to take the 1999 Berks Bonanza final? They get underway. It's a good speed start. Joe Street, in fact, on the inside has worked his way through that first turn. They've all sorted themselves out. Jeremy Doncaster is on the outside of Joe Screen. So Joe Screen just breaks into the front as he comes round the pit bend. Jeremy Doncaster cuts back underneath. Jeremy Doncaster it is, he's going after Joe Screen. Well, hurries up in third place. He's got Kelvin Tatum in his second, but as Kelvin drops himself into third place. Paul Hurry is in fourth at the moment, but going for third. He's not letting Kelvin Tatum get away from him. But Joe Screen is certainly getting away. Joe Screen away from the rest of the battles that are going on. Looks over his shoulder. He's got Jeremy Doncaster in second. He's got Kelvin Tatum in third. Paul Hurry is fourth. He's going in fifth, and Tatum has gone through in front of Jeremy Doncaster. Now, has he been caught in too much traffic? Can he still do it? Donkey wants to come back at him as they go into the pit bend, into the last lap this time as they come round. Joe Screen it is, that's still leading. Kelvin Tatum goes after him. Has he left it too late? Is he still trying to do it? Kelvin Tatum, the world's number one, is the only man I know that could possibly do it. But as he goes down the back straight, it's asking an awful lot. Jeremy Doncaster still there in third. Joe Screen slows as he comes into the pit bend, sets himself up for the final line, and it's going to be a win for Joe Screen. Kelvin Tatum takes second, Paul Hurry in third. Jeremy Doncaster off a terrific fight finishing in fourth. So what a tremendous final that turned out to be. Well, we talk about things being sorted out on the first bend, but look at Joe Screen. He's been there and thereabouts on these big circuits. But today, he's taken the Berks Bonanza. It's great to see Joe Screen in this sort of form. Well, I'm sure you're going to see that front wheel in the air all the way along the straight. Terrific ride from Joe Screen. Now as they get underway, Rustling has made a good one. John Halsey's gone with him as well. Mark Edwards is right up there as the three of them go into that first bend together. So Mark Edwards tries to lock it up as he goes in the bend, and indeed he's gone very, very wide. Gary Jackson comes through. Graham actually has got away. While all the mayhem was going on in that first bend, it was indeed Rustling and Graham Ashby that have got away. Well, we've got an outfit on the outside of the circuit. Indeed, as they slow down, it does look as if it was John Halsey that is stopped in the middle of that bend. So, indeed, we've seen a red flag. What disappointment that must be for Rustling and Graham Ashby. Oh, it's very, very tense in these situations. Oh, I talked about where they were sitting on that start line. They all indeed, the three of them, got together in that first bend. I felt that Mark Edwards was travelling very, very quickly on the inside. He had John Halsey on the outside of him. The two of them went very, very wide on that first bend. It left enormous gaps for everybody else to come through. Made a very good start, but this time Gary Jackson has gone with him. John Halsey's on the inside of Gary Jackson as they all get to that first bend together. Well, it is Rustling and Graham Ashby that have got away, so they're in the position they were before it was stopped. And Richard Thomas at the back. John Halsey goes after Gary Jackson. Rustling gets away from them again though. Can John Halsey take Gary Jackson in this top corner? He's very, very close to him. Works around on the inside, trying to find a way. John Halsey moves up the back straight, going very, very quickly indeed now. Rob Wilson trying to find a way through. Mark Edwards is now trying to work his way through as well. So Mark Edwards in 4th place, Rob Wilson in 5th place. Rustling pulls out with problems at the pit bend. It means that John Halsey's now leading, but Gary Jackson comes back at him. Mark Edwards has gone through as well as they go into this top bend. Gary Jackson locks it up going into that top bend. He comes through in 2nd place. Mark Edwards is there's Gary Jackson that takes it. Mark Edwards takes 2nd. John Halsey in 3rd. Well, what drama can you get from a sidecar final? Will get underway with. They're already going down the first straight. Let's get to the front now and realise that we've got Andy's going to go as well. We've got the outfit on that first turn. Well, Neil Owen has stopped as well as he got it sideways in that bottom turn. And the park of the course, in the interest of safety, we've got machinery and riders on this bottom turn. Tommy Palmer, the closest to him, is in a semi, but of course not forgetting that Scott Wilson goes for the 2nd semi. Now, this could be interesting because we've got Jill Taylor getting to the front. To come out of that first turn. We've lost one of our competitors on that first turn. I've got himself in front in that first corner. He comes around that first bend. Rustling and John Hiscock are together as they go into that pit bend for the first time. Rustling electing to go the long way round now. Cutting back inside. Long way round. Maybe gaps on the inside if he keeps trying there. John Hiscock will see what's going on ahead of him. And I'm sure John Hiscock will realise that if Mick Carroll's going to go the long way round Dave Steele, so freeway developing. Mick Carroll coming up the inside. He changed tack up right, so they're going the long way round, and Mick Carroll has lost it on that bend going into the big corner. So they're going the long way round, and Mick Carroll has lost it on that bend going into the big corner. Really was unfortunate for Mick Carroll as Dave Steer and Rob Carrack come to the checkered flag. They take the win. Oh, the rest of the outfits do come to the finishing line, but I can see we've got a red flag on the far side. So the outfits would have been given a red flag, those final positions as they come over the line, therefore being irrelevant. 42 points. Paul Fry gets the win, so that gives him 10 points. Matty Reid gets second.
Paul Fry wins the first ever Clubman's Championship, and he's about to give a demonstration on how not to pull a wheelie.
Well, I reckon, and it is very unofficial, that if my arithmetic is correct, 43 points plus the second 8 points for Matt Reid gives him 51 points, 42 points for Paul Fry plus 10 points for the win gives him 52. I do think that Paul Fry, after that poor ride in disappointment in fact in his semi-final, Paul Fry knows he's done it.
Yeah, nice one, Paul.
Well, I'm pleased to see him jump up that quickly because, if nothing else, that man is entertainment.
Ambrose, Mark Giles. Into the first turn with Tony Dart, of course. Tony Dart, additional runner. He's the first one into the turn. Who's that gone there with him? Mark Giles. Mark Giles pushing hard on the outside. Tony Dart leading. Mark Giles. Mark Giles on the outside of Tony Dart. Sneaks in front of him, but Tony Dart fights back on the inside as they go into that next turn. Tony Dart is in there. 26, Mark Giles is right there with him, and Phil Ambrose is in hot. Tony Dart and Mark Giles are side by side on that back straight. Mark Giles took it a little bit too wide there, and Phil Ambrose comes through on the inside of him and goes right up alongside Tony Dart. It's all action stuff here at Ring with the last lap play goes down. Tony Dart with Tony shoulders, Phil Ambrose is Phil Ambrose pushing hard. What's going to happen on this last corner? Tony Dart leading. Phil Ambrose has gone to the outside. Phil Ambrose comes flat out round there and mixing up with the tail end as well. Who's he going to pick him up to the line? Phil Ambrose takes it. Tony Dart gets second. Mark Giles is third. Then Dave Rumsey. All off then. 500cc solos, here they come. Flat out is Mark Giles with Phil Ambrose in hot pursuit. 500cc's after 2 legs. We had 77 Tony Dart on 26 points, 26 Mark Giles on 24 points, and 174 Robin Pilcher on 22 points. Mark Giles adding to his tally here. Phil Ambrose has got very, very wide. Mark Giles can sneak through on the inside. Phil Ambrose goes after it. Thank you very much for going down there and putting come on through. Here he goes, flat down and Phil Ambrose comes back at him. Phil Ambrose sneaking up on the inside. Mark Giles got the throttle wide open into that corner and they're really going for it. Side by side stuff here. Phil Ambrose has got a line that time, but Mark Giles is just hanging on to it on the last lap. Phil Ambrose giving it all he's got. Doing it 50 laps as well. Paul Weston is in full. There goes Phil Ambrose past Mark Giles. Does it catch up with the tail ender? What's going to happen here? Phil Ambrose sneaks through on the inside, a good bit of ride in there. Phil Ambrose takes it, Mark Giles in second. Here they come. Dave Rumsey, Matt Reed are appearing in this one. On the front line, there's the side, Malcolm Simmons on the outside, Matt Reed on the inside. It's Malcolm Simmons leading it, Matt Reed is there in second place. Malcolm Simmons pulling away now from Matt Reed. Matt Reed in there in second place. Third is Phil Ambrose. Fourth on Trevor Banks. Boys, you know. Second place is Matt Reed, and Matt Reed's not driven up, he's pushing hard. Right line in the middle of the corner. Matt Reed's right now. The tight line is just taking him all over the track. Malcolm Simmons is the third place is Phil Ambrose to come in. From Matt Reed in second, from Phil Ambrose in third, then Dave Rumsey, then Paul Knott. Chris Malone, this is it, the big one catch through boys, race 24. Let's see what happens in this one. 42 left, and it's pulling away from Mark Zimmer in second place. Then Daniel Rogers. Mark Rogers, sorry. His father's Daniel Wicken, and then look at the Daniel Moss. Mark Giles, Mark Rogers, Vince Kinchin, Daniel Winterton, Mike Topless. Half lap flag. Mark Zimmer taking the white line, and it's Mark Giles goes down. Mark Giles throttled. Mark Zimmer goes down with him. Yellow flags are up on their corner.
This could be an interesting one because Mick Turrell's made a good start, but Rustling couldn't get off the start at all, so he's going to watch him go into that first bend. So a lot of work to do if he's going to get maximum points from this heat. So down the back straight then, Mick Turrell, number 62, and Tony Batesby lead. From, in fact, Neil Owen in second place. Rustling has made up one place as he goes into this bottom bend. It's asking a lot for him to make up all of them. He's got number 75, Ray Glasscock, and Jarno Glasscock in third place. Watching him go into that top bend, decides whether he's going to take a wide line or a tight line, sets himself up for that back straight. This is where he looks as if he's going to attack everybody. Closes right up on Ray Glasscock. Decides he's got to go the long way round. And at the moment, Mick Turrell is getting away. Indeed, I'm sure you could all see that we've got an outfit spun on that bottom turn.
We've got an outfit spun on that bottom turn. After the course, straight away putting a red flag up. You see the being asked to slow down and return to the start perhaps. And we've got first aid officials on the circuit.
Decides he's got to go the long way round. And at the moment, Mick Turrell is getting away. Indeed, I'm sure you could all see that we've got an outfit spun on that bottom turn. Clerk of the course straight away putting a red flag up. Indeed, the riders being asked to slow down and return to the start perhaps, as we've got first aid officials on the circuit. Very disappointed, I'm sure, that they survey the damage to the outfit. And if the officials on the circuit can hear us, obviously not enough race distance have been completed before the red flag went up, so they will have to go back to the start and do it all again. For that third and fourth place, but all eyes, I'm sure, on those front two. Can Mark Giles hold on, hold on? Mark Giles goes very, very wide, holds on, in fact, puts it down on this finishing straight. The rest of the riders cut inside him, do well to miss him. Indeed, some good riding, and Paul Knott quickly up on his machine and back underway. Mark Vacher and final as they get started. It's Sean Conway-Bacon has made a good start. Fred Osborne is right there with him though. The two of them going to that first turn together. Fred Osborne looking for a way through. Oh, Matt from Marula is in third place at the moment. Duncan Tolhurst wants that back though. He goes round the outside and gets up into second. He's going after second indeed, around the outside of Brett Osborne. Now he goes after Sean Conway Baker and Shane Woodley. They want to make it to the A final. They in fact just missed out on automatic qualification. Duncan Tolhurst though is attacking that then, trying to get that first place. He certainly let Sean Conway Baker know that he's there. Sure, on the lead as Sean Conway Baker puts it sideways. Duncan Tolhurst sees the advantage, closes right up on him. He looks very, very quick in the top bend. Duncan Tolhurst, he really does want to get into that A final, doesn't he? If he goes down the back straight, he's getting close once again. Around this time, we've got one more lap to go as the two of them together come up past me. Sean Conway Baker just with the lead, but Duncan Tolhurst has gone round the outside. Duncan Tolhurst has got himself in front as he goes down the back straight. Now what has Sean Conway Baker got left for this last corner? Sean Conway Baker attacks round the outside, but there goes the checkered flag. It's a win for Duncan Tolhurst and Colin Hill. They've made it. They've got themselves into that A final. Charles has made a good one. Malcolm Simmons has made a good one as well. Matt Reed on the inside though, coming through as they go into that first turn. Matt Reed and Malcolm Simmons together. The part of the course will indeed put a red flag up. Red flag is out indeed. As they all come to a halt, I can see that it was Paul Knott and Mark Giles that are up on that top bend. Now, straight away Mark Giles is up on his machine. Paul not with his machine, but he's certainly up on his feet. Trying to sort himself out. Sean Conway Baker has made the best of it though, as they're all very, very close to going down that really around the outside there as we go in that bottom turn. That's Rob Wilson in third place at the moment. Ivor Matthews wants to get in on the action as well. It really is a fantastic start for the Sidecar racing this afternoon as Russell Lee as they'll move through in a second. So Russell Lee and Graham Ashby up in the second. Can they catch Sean Conway Baker? They go to the outside line. Simon Moore there as well. There goes the in contention in fourth place for Sean Conway Baker and Sean Yates. I've got the rest of it at the moment. Oh, they go into that top corner once again as I don't know which way the attacks are going to come from. Is Russell going to try the inside? As they go in that bottom turn, problems for Ivor Matthews going in very, very quickly. Forces Rob Wilson out wide. He's picked up the deep dirt on the far outside. And Mick Toll is now trying to find a way through as well. It really has been fast and furious in this season. And as they come around that bottom turn, it's going to be the checkered flag this time. Has Sean Conway Baker done enough? He certainly has. That's a terrific ride from Sean Conway Baker. And of course, his passenger, Shane Woodley. Williams. Craig Williams who was in there as well. And Craig Williams and Joe Green second on that one. There was problems with Craig Williams' machine, I'm sure of that. But as the rest of the riders are brought to a halt in the interest of safety, we look across the far side as we've got Joe Squeen on the floor at the moment. To take the lead on that first spin. Through into third place on the inside of was riding the outside line. He's got Dave Rumsey in front of him and Paul Knott goes to on the inside. Those two riders together as Paul Knott rocks it up in the middle of the on the inside as well, and Andy Sahel found some grip that I'm sure he didn't expect. Powered into that bottom turn. Whereas Mark Charles is now being closed down by Tony Dart. Tony Dart looking for the inside. One more corner to go, he goes into the last lap. Tony Dart challenges once again. Good scrap between these two, and Tony Dart's got the advantage. Tony Dart guys who on the inside. Mark Charles might have a better line. He might come back in. As they move towards the checker flag, Tony Dart's gone very, very wide. Andy Stell comes under there, but Darty takes it. Andy Stell on the inside in second, Mark Charles in third. Well, that's a much, much better scrap from the national riders. Terrific. Into that first turn, Richard Thomas has gone after him, and Richard Thomas closes the door and just gets his nose in front. Victoria's gone around the outside. Rustling is moving up in third place. Victoria's been forced to stay wide. Anderson's still holding second. As he tries to get around the outside of Rob Wilson. Those two together for that second place, but it's Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley who made a much, much better start this time. In second, getting closer all the time. Rob Wilson now in third place. Russell Lang and Graham Ashby in fourth. Up to the top bend they go once more. Mick Toll again forced to go wide. Richard Thomas is holding a very, very tight line. But look at Mick Toll around the outside. He's going to be forced to go wide. It might leave gaps on the inside for Rob Wilson to come through. One more lap to go then for Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. Mick Toll again tries that outside line. There's no way he can cut back underneath at the moment. He's got to stay out there if he's going to have a chance of getting past. Rob Wilson knows that as well. In second place, they've gone wide. They take Mick Toll with them, but it's going to be a checkered flag for Richard Thomas and Kevin Woodley. Oh, that's a terrific second ride from the Cornish crew. Got the win they very much needed. Made a good start, but it's John Hiscock that I think had the break into the first corner, but as they come sort themselves out, it's Kenny Hamill and John Richards that just get the advantage in the middle of it. Down that back straight and into that bottom of his turn. John Hiscock holding third. John Halsey is forced to go on the outside of Kenny Hamill and John Richards. That's a good corner from Kenny Hamill. He's forcing John Halsey to go the long way round. John Halsey is forced out wide. Lost traction in the loose on the far outside. there for Kenny Hamill in the middle of that bend. He's given John Halsey the advantage he wanted. He can now hold the title. Holding the lead from Kenny Hamill and John Richards. What can they do from the second place? Oh, they're not losing ground on John Halsey. Mark Edwards now closer and closer to John Hiscock, looking for that third place. John Hiscock and Jason Gill with third at the moment. Hold the tight line. Stay wide. Well, they get closer, the both of them, to Kenny Hamill and John Richards, as John Halsey now starts to pull away and takes the checkered flag. And I think in that third spot that John Hiscock just hung on to that third place. Made a good start. Kenny Hamill can't stay with him. It's Tim Bennett that gets to the front. Kenny Hamill in second. Rob Wilson round the outside. That's a long way round. Well, indeed, when you get out in that loose, you start to lose drive, and you can see exactly what happened to Rob Wilson. Kenny Hamill and John Richards having a good ride on the inside. This is more like the Tim Bennett we're used to seeing here at the Tunbridge circuit. He's got away and into that top bend as Mick Taylor's been forced to go wide. Quickly into this pit bend, pulls it sideways. You can see exactly what happens when they get in that loose on the outside. It almost stops you as if you're driving into a brick wall. Oh, this is a great ride from Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. Victor has done everything he can to be in that second place. For the third time, they'll have one more lap to do as they come up past us, and Mick Toll's getting much, much closer. Mick Toll goes wide, coming up past us. Tim Bennett knows he's there. Kenny Hamill and John Richards can only watch what's happening in front of them. Mick Toll has stayed in tight this time. He hasn't gone for that wide out. To get back to the post this time, Mick Toll sees the gap there. Mick Toll goes through. Well, that was the smallest the gap that Mick Toll and Tony Brady found it. They take the win. Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves get second. You can't take your eyes off this sidecar racing for a second, can you? Made the better of that start. They're all together going to that first turn, and John Hiscock and Jason Gill grab it. So John Hiscock from the outside gate gets across the front of the Jason Gill goes from the inside. Andy Simon's coming through as well. Connects with John Hiscock, I'm sure, going into that bottom turn. John Hiscock shrugs it off there as if it's nothing at all has happened. He stays in second. Dave Steer trying to work his way through, has had to be forced to go on the outside. Holding that third place. That's where the action is, because both of them are closing on John Hiscock. While all that's going on, John Halsey and Jason Glennie have got away. A real battle royal going on for this second, third and fourth place. I wouldn't want to predict who it is who's going to get that second at the moment. John Hiscock. Between him and third, Andy Simons is forced to go wide. Dave Steer has seen it, goes for the gap on the inside. There's no gap there at the moment. Oh, Andy Simon still very, very close to John Hiscock again. He touches the back of John Hiscock, which is well though. On the inside, and Andy Simon again goes very, very wide. Sean Conway-Baker in problems on the far side. As we see the checkered flag go, it is John Halsey and Jason Glennie that get the win. And you can see on the far side problems for Sean Conway-Baker and Shane Woodley as quickly the medical assistants attend to them. We of course will give the official result because they had taken a checkered flag. flag, the riders coast to a halt. Oh, that really was unfortunate for Mark Giles. He felt the back wheel go round on him. The rest of the riders will obviously make their way back to the start for the rerun.